Mayfair Christian Church. Welcome to Wednesday. We are so glad that you are joining us today at 5:30 on a Wednesday. We changed our time, and it is St. Patrick's Day. It is not St. Patty's Day. That's actually kind of a thing. I've heard that people get really upset when you say Happy St. Patty's Day. It's St. Patrick's Day. And we're going to sing this song, and then I'm going to throw it over to Billy because he has some actual interesting facts about Patrick. So we're going to sing. Our first song is going to be Morning Has Broken. We've kind of picked songs that were more on the Irish side, and this actually is a Gaelic melody. And the words were written by Eleanor, and in 1931. So Morning Has Broken.
I think Fairjon?
We pause because her last name is spelled Farjeon. Yeah. It's a bit looks like a bit of a tongue twister. And let's do First one and three.
Morning has broken like the first morning. Blackbird has spoken like the first word. Praise for the singing, praise for the praise for them springing fresh from the word. Mine is the sunlight, mine is the morning, born of the one light, Eden soft play. Praise with elation, praise every morning, God's recreation of the new day. Praise with elation, praise every morning, God's recreation of the new day. And yes, it has been a different time. Things are changing constantly, but we are very glad that you are here with us to chat. If you would, go ahead and let us know how you're doing. Tell us that you're here. And Billy, you were telling me some really interesting facts about St. Patrick, which really isn't a saint.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting. For starters, the beginning of his life, he actually was an Irishman who was sold into slavery across in the rest of Europe. But what's interesting is that he's not a saint. He's not a recognized saint by the Catholic Church. He is referred to as being a saint, but it's really just more of like to the people of Ireland who consider him to be a saint. He is a saint.
So interesting, so interesting. So when we say Happy St. Patrick's Day, if you're Catholic, it's not really St. Patrick. It's Happy Patrick Day. I'm not bashing. I'm just making a joke. So anyway, things are changing. Our church looks a lot different than it did last Wednesday. We cleaned up a little bit. Things are happening in our lives. Cici, what's going on in your life?
Are there things going on in my life?
Oh, well, what's happening this week? What's been going on? There's a chat.
Oh, goodness.
Just chat with us.
You know, it's been a crazy week. The kids are on spring break. My eldest is on a trip with her friends because her best friend's birthday is St. Patrick's Day. So they went down to downtown Disney.
Ooh.
And downtown Disney's open for dining with masks. Mm-hmm. The parks are not open. And then there's they went to the beach and stuff. So she got to have like a older spring break, and it was her first time away.
Aww.
And then I have the two other ones, my other two, and we're going to the beach, so they feel like they get to do something.
That's good.
And I cleaned my game room. So,
whoa.
Yeah, I surprised them with that. That was their spring. They were with their dad, and then they came home today, and their game room, which has been my junk room. It's like a storage unit. I've used it as a storage unit the entire time.
Everyone has one. Everyone has a junk room. Hey, Becky.
So, yeah, my storage room is all done up, and it's a kid's living room now. So all of the kid stuff is out of my living room and into this one room.
Nice.
Yeah.
That must
I
feel
don't,
good.
I don't know if it's open or not, but have you or your kids ever been to Pebble Beach?
I have.
I was reminded of it recently.
I think I went for science camp, actually.
I was there for science.
That's
camp,
why I
too.
went to it.
Yeah, I went to science
And I
camp.
think it's a different Pebble Beach than the actual golf course.
Ah.
It's different.
They are in
They're adjacent?
similar areas, though.
Are they like they're close enough that the golf course can get away with calling itself the
Pebble Beach is
golf
the
course?
golf course is massive. It's massive, so I
Wow.
can't be certain.
I've been to Pebble Beach, but I've never been to the golf course. So
Neither have
my
I.
husband and I were having that conversation a couple weeks ago. Oh, he's going to get on the microphone.
Uh-oh.
Because I was like, hey, I've been to Pebble Beach. And he's like, it's not the same one, Brenda. It's not the same.
So Pebble Beach is actually a golf course, but the Pebble Beach that you're talking about is actually a beach in on the not a Silmar, but
It's like
hold
by
on.
Santa Cruz,
by
right?
Half Moon Bay area, that kind of area, La Honda area, and actually the beach is made of pebbles, and that's why it's called Pebble Beach.
It is also illegal to take pebbles from there.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Yes.
You know where I want to go while we're on the same subject of beaches? There is a place called Glass Beach,
Ooh.
and I would like to go there because my favorite thing is sea glass. And the reason I love sea glass is because you take something broken, and after like it being washed and cleansed and cycling and cycling and cycling, it's beautiful
Yeah.
at the end of it.
Oh my gosh, that is such a good spiritual church-like thing to talk about.
I love sea glass. That's my favorite thing in the world.
Because isn't that what we're here for? Like this is, I mean, that's what we're here for. We're here to take something that's unrefined, that might be a little, jagged and maybe needs a little help or whatnot, and through our spiritual love and through our journey, we make ourselves into better people. So, yeah, next time you need to like preach on that.
I know it's hard to find sometimes, and you find it. So
Billy, what you been doing?
Recently, gearing up to make to get used to having people working at the house again. We're going to be having a project, a deck addition project after we replaced the old deck as well as a good amount of the siding. But although they were going to start this week because part of the project is taking off some of our roof, they decided to postpone it for a few weeks until the weather can be a little bit more okay for having an open.
Yeah, I would be afraid of that too. So, Ginger, what have you been doing?
Not much. Took a walk today, and I've been practicing different music.
Oh, good. Have you been on your bicycle? On your stationary bike?
A little bit.
Good.
Yesterday and a couple days before that.
Good. Getting some grease on those wheels. That's good.
I guess so, yes.
That's good. Well, before I go into what I did today, let's go ahead and sing one of the songs. How about I have open, Billy, you have it open too, 586. You want to open it? Oh, good. Look at that. And it's Open My Eyes That I May See. We haven't sung this in a while. Billy kind of sang it to me, and I was like getting into my brain, like, when was the last time? It's been a while. So 586, Open My Eyes That I May See. What do you think? Verse 1 and 3?
Actually, let's do 1 and 2.
Okay, we'll do 1 and 2.
Open my eyes that I may see glimpses of truth thou hast for me. Place in my hands the wonderful key that shall unclasp and set me free. Silently now I wait toward thee, ready, my God, thy will to see.
divine. Open my ears that I may hear voices of truth thou sendest clear. And while the wave notes fall on my ear, everything false will disappear. Silently now I wait for thee, ready, my God, thy will to see. Open my eyes, illumine me, Spirit divine. Silently now I wait for thee, ready, my God, thy will to see. Open my eyes, open my ears, open my heart, illuminate me, Spirit divine. Sometimes I feel like we are silent, and sometimes I feel like we just need to let it all out. So I know that times are tough right now, and we are here for you virtually and spiritually. Make sure that, I know, Becky, you are a subscriber and you join us on Sunday mornings. But for anybody else out there, make sure that you are liking and subscribing. It will ding when we go live, and it will tell you to hop on and chat with us when possible. I do want to say that today I am also on spring break, and my kids are with me, and I'm not teaching them, right, because they're supposed to be on Zoom and they're supposed to be learning from their teachers, but I am kind of there to make sure that they're doing what they're supposed to. And
Supervising.
yeah, supervising, right? I took the time today to, after they were kind of settled and after lunch, and I knew that it was on the back end, I decided that I was going to clean my oven. We've been living in that house for 7 years, and yeah, we haven't cleaned it once.
It's an awful smell too when you're cleaning it.
We used a cleaner. I used like an oven off or whatever. And let me tell you, we're probably gonna have to do it again, like 3 or 4 times. So, but that was a process. I feel like I adulted today, and I got some elbow grease in. I was like, we didn't know how to take the heating elements out, so Mike and I were like, can we take it out? I don't know. Can we take it out?
YouTube.
Should we? Well, no. The YouTube that I YouTubed, they didn't take out the elements. It wasn't the same kind of, Anyways, yeah, the can off, what Mike is saying, said don't spray anything but the, anyway, whatever. I adulted. It was fun. I highly recommend not doing it.
So there's a specific thing that you had to use to clean it, because when I've done cleaning stuff like that before, there actually is a thing called Barkeep's Friend that has a specific kind of acid in it that tends to really get things out quick.
That sounds amazing.
But I don't know if there's actually with your oven, there's a rule that says you only can clean with a certain thing on the inside.
A lot of people say not to use oven cleaners, and I bet you, because you're cooking food in your oven,
you don't want to give it that taste.
You don't want to put chemicals into your body, and so, but we did,
and we are,
and and I probably won't do it again. But they say to use vinegar and baking soda. Those are the 2 things that they say. Ginger's over here nodding her head, saying, Brenda, you should have asked me first. That's basically what she's saying.
It's so clean.
Yes.
My mom. She's talking about my house.
Oh, Sharon says that Cici's house is so clean. See, I wanted to be like Cici.
No,
I wanted to be like Cici and have a clean oven. So, but yes, Billy, I bet you it has that chemical in it that you're not supposed to use, but you do. And so next time I'm going to use the baking soda method with the vinegar and use that to see if it comes off. It is 80% clean, but there was a lot of elbow grease and a lot of chemical smell. So anybody out there that needs to clean their oven, I suggest using baking soda and vinegar, even if you have to do some elbow grease, because the smell was the can even said what does it say? No fumes or something. So Anyway.
I have a catch mat. So it's a mat at the bottom of the oven, and my mom actually got it for me when I moved into the house. She's like, "You need this," and I was like, "What? What is that?" And it is the greatest thing ever because you just take it out and like rinse it off and put it back in there. So I would highly recommend you get a catch mat.
You know what?
After all of your hard work.
I think I will. And this is a great housewarming gift.
Yes.
So if you know of anybody that's buying a house, you need to email or whatever Cici and text her, get in contact with her because she can find you a house or your friend a house.
Oh yeah, I can.
And you should buy them a oven.
That's going to be my
catch
only gift
thing.
I give to people. It'll be my face on the bottom of their oven.
No,
just kidding.
Please no face on the bottom of the oven.
I'm kidding.
What's happening at our church, Billy? Do you know what's happening? Anything you want to announce?
Oh, I was like, what are we talking about? As always, we are doing a program at our church called Ministering Angels, wherein if you have anything that you need to get from the store because you can't leave, or you need someone to pick up your pharmaceuticals or whatever, what have you, or there's other things that you just feel that you can't do on your own. If you get a hold of any one of the elders or Cici, we will try to help you as best as we can.
We also have, on our second Sundays of the month, we have a drive-through donation that's happening between 9 and 10:15. We are collecting non-perishable food items for the food bank. We want to collect 2,000 pounds, so I would say let's issue a challenge. I think we need to issue a challenge, but we'll come up with that challenge later. Whatever you can, donate to our ministries. We have our Touch of Love bags. We have pop tops that go to the Ronald McDonald House, and we also have a Little Blue Church. You can't see it right now, but you can see it on Sunday.
Well, they can move the camera now.
They can, that's true, except for I think Rob's sleeping.
He might be. He is.
No, he's not sleeping. He was just ignoring us on purpose because he loves us like that. There we go. There we go. Look at that. And yes, anything that you would like to donate to our Little Blue Church, you can go ahead and deliver that as well. Mm-hmm. Right now, our church right now is intentionally uplifting our Good Samaritan Fund. Whoa, hi.
Brenda's elbow.
That was my I don't know what that was, but our Good Samaritan Fund. And that is a fund that we have at our church that provides essentials for our members and for the community. So right now is a really tough time for a lot of our community and our families. And so we are asking that if you are able, please make sure that you donate to that fund specifically. We have Zelle and also Venmo that you can electronically donate to. But if you would prefer a check, you can go ahead and drop that off, or you can mail it to the church at 5 West Swain. I think you've heard me talk enough. Let's sing some more. What do you think, guys?
I think people need to see your socks.
Oh, we want to see socks?
Well, I can see your socks.
Brenda has
They look
very
pretty magical.
fancy thematic socks on.
There they are.
And not only, I should have worn my other socks, actually. I've got these socks that actually look like they are. Oh, you. I'm so glad it's not smell-o-vision. I have socks that make it look like I have little leprechaun feet that has like a little leprechaun
the belt.
Yeah, with a little belt strap thing. Yeah. So I should have worn those, but yes, I have. That,
what is the next one?
The next one I think is $5.95. Be Thou My Vision. Again, it's a traditional Irish melody. The harmonies are written by Carlton R. Young in 1963, and the words are an Irish song from the 8th century. Traditionally, Mary E. Bryne, Byrne, from 1905, versed by Eleanor Hull in 1912. 1, 2, and 4? Oh,
Sure.
I see Janice is here too.
She says Zell works great.
Oh, thank you, Janice. Hi, Janice, by the way.
Hello.
Hi, Sharon. Hi, Becky. We're so glad that you're joining us.
Hello.
If you want to tell us what you were doing for St. Patrick's Day, that would be fine too. If you like, you know what we didn't ask? We didn't ask, do you like corned beef and cabbage? So I'm going to put that out there. Do you like corned beef and cabbage on St. Patrick's Day? Yes or no? And if you don't, what else do you eat on St. Patrick's Day? Or is it just not a big thing? And then we'll sing 3 verses, verse 1, 2, and 4, and then we'll come back and see what you guys say. Be thou my vision, O Lord of my heart, not be all else to me save that thou art. Thou my best thought by day or by night, waking or sleeping, thy presence my light. Be thou my wisdom, thou my true word, ever with thee and thou with me, Lord. Thou my Redeemer, my love thou hast won. Thou in me dwelling, and I with thee one. Great Lord of heaven, my victory won. May I reach heaven's joys, O bright heaven's sun. Heart of my own heart, whatever befall, still be my vision, O ruler of all. All right, what did we have?
Becky said, yes, made it in the crock pot today. Delicious. Janice said, no corned beef for me. And Dave doesn't like the cabbage. So, I remember a delicious Irish stew that Janice Shreshke made at Mayfair one year for the drive-thru fundraiser. Also
Ooh.
delicious. I do like corned beef and cabbage, but sometimes it does hurt my stomach. So, but I do like it because I really like horseradish too. But tonight, with the children, it is a pizza night.
Mike wants pizza. He's coming over to your house. What about you, Billy?
I'm not the biggest fan of corned beef and cabbage. It's not my least favorite food. I think the only times I've had it, it's been cold. Oh.
It has to be
Is
hot.
it cold? No, it's supposed to be hot? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and whether it was cold because it was just like a leftover, or it was cold because it was served to me too long after it had been cooked. I've just not been as big of a fan of it.
What about you, Ginger?
I had a Reuben sandwich yesterday from Werlo's because that was their special. And then I went back this afternoon to get their corned beef and cabbage, and they were sold out.
Oh, no, they were sold out.
Werlo's is delicious, though.
They are. Werlo's is delicious. Well, I have to say that my husband loves corned beef and cabbage, and I don't. So we had to go over to my mom's, to Janice Soreshke's house yesterday. They made corned beef and cabbage because they knew tonight was going to be a little crazy with church. So they made corned beef and cabbage yesterday. But I do, Becky, remember that Irish stew. And I also remember she used to make Irish soda bread sometimes for communion. And it was
my favorite.
Fresh, and it was amazing. It was amazing. And, you know, it's interesting. I know we don't have a lot of time because I think it's already 5 o'clock. But
Nope, we are 4
Okay,
minutes
good.
away.
okay.
And that would be 6.
And, oh, that's right, 6 o'clock. Time change. Not only did we do time change here, but it's daylight saving time. But, you know, when we come back to church, I don't know how communion is going to be. We have to talk about that at the worship committee because of, you know, of things. So,
You know, we did kind of change stuff though beforehand to the individual cups. So
Yep.
I'm hoping that's going to be good. I was looking up
Irish
soda
soda
bread.
bread. Yeah. What did Janice say? Janice says Dave likes Reuben sandwiches too. So he likes corned beef and pastrami. Mm-hmm.
The only way we would eat cabbage is with sauerkraut.
Oh, you know, I hear that sauerkraut is really good for your gut. I hear that it's really good for your gut health. So while I don't eat sauerkraut, like if you like it, good, because it's good for your health.
You know, I spent the majority of my life thinking sauerkraut was like, it was supposed to taste bad. And then I actually was really hungry one day, and they had like the make your own hot dog stuff at a gas station, and they had sauerkraut there. I know, gas station sauerkraut, but it surprised me. Like, I just got it because I wanted nutrients, and it was good.
Excellent. So now he's a convert. He's a convert now. He likes sauerkraut.
I
So-
did not realize how little there was in soda bread.
Yes.
It's just flour, baking soda, salt, and buttermilk.
That sounds
Yep.
right.
That's it.
And I think buttermilk is just
Milk and butter.
Well-
no. I think you have to add. There's like something. No, I think you have to add
It is.
something. to
You can
milk.
make it.
I
You can make
buttermilk.
it thicker. You can if
I
you don't
thought-
have.
I
I'm
thought-
telling you right now.
I
If you
thought
do not
buttermilk
have,
was just like
buttermilk.
it had gone bad a little bit.
you can make it
No. I think
fakely.
if you look
Sure.
up buttermilk, I think it's not butter that you add to the milk though, Cici. I think you add like vinegar or something. There's like another. Yes.
It's
Look it
curdled a
up.
little bit.
Look
Now
it
I'm
up.
gonna have to Pinterest this.
Yeah. Now you're gonna have to.
Didn't a gas station hot dog? Yes, it did get him into a difficult situation.
I love it, Becky. I love it. By the way, Becky, I just want to tell you that we love you and that we are here for you, as we are for all of our members and those in our community. But we are keeping you and Phyllis Ferguson in our prayers, and all those that are suffering during this time. Not suffering, because I know some of us are struggling, and it's hard to be away from people. It's hard to be. It's hard to not have that physical touch with you. And so the best we can do right now, Becky, is we are here for you spiritually, and we love you. So with that, we are going to go ahead and close out with our song, May the Lord Bless You and Keep You, which is number 187 in the blue book.
The blue book.
I'm sorry, not the blue book, the purple book. And Ginger has this really cool intro, and she like does this like little, and it makes my heart it makes my heart fill full. It fills my heart. It fills my heart. So.
With grace and beauty, and all your nights rise swiftly toward the dawn. May God's great love go with you on your journey, and His Spirit be your song, and may the Lord bless
May the Lord bless you and keep you until we see you again Sunday morning at 11 o'clock in the morning and Wednesdays at 5:30. Thank you so much for joining us.
With that, you've just watched Wednesdays.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Love you.